Hey everybody, I'm Yvonne Williams with Back to Earth Creations, and in this video I would like to show y'all how to take one of these super inexpensive, not exactly hypoallergenic ear cuffs that you can get from like eBay or AliExpress, or there'll be links for the materials and stuff down below. But you can take it, and it also requires a piercing. I'm going to show you how to make it into something that won't bother you if you've metal allergies, doesn't require a piercing, and can be adapted to fit a variety of different ear shapes very securely. Like, this is not coming off. So let's get started. So the materials that you'll want to have are wire cutters that you do not mind messing up the blade of, just a file, like a metal file, some round nose pliers, one of these or something similar, mass-produced ear cuffs, and some 18 gauge dead soft copper wire. This is pear wire that's been coated. I highly recommend it. And so what we're going to start off by doing, you can see here a kind of wire wrapped around it to hold onto the ear, both on the cartilage on the side as well as onto the top part. And now fortunately this stuff is soft enough of a metal that you can take it and kind of shape it around a little bit however you need to. But the first step is going to be to snip off this earring back, just like that. And this one also has just a little bit of loose wire attached to it. I'm just going to go ahead and pull that off as well. And now we're going to use the metal file to file down where that earring back was coming out of until it's nice and smooth. And now from here, I'm also going to shape it a little bit more because this is quite flat. Like, it sits pretty flat, and ears tend to have a little bit more curve to them. So I'm actually going to shape this around so that it's a little bit more rounded. You want to be careful to not like do like a sharp bend in it. And then down here, I'm actually going to take it, applying pressure from behind with this finger and then pressure from the front on both sides, and curve it around just a little bit more this way too. And you can do that however needs to be done. I'm going to pull myself off about 12 inches of our 18 gauge wire. Just snip that off. I'm going to come up 2 inches from the end and then do 3 finger widths. So total this comes up to 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 inches from the end. I'm going to just bend my wire around like this. And then I'm going to do right here, again 3 fingers wide, right in that section, and I'm just going to bend this down like that. And you can give yourself more if you want to add beads or do whatever. Each one comes out just a little different. And you can see I'm just kind of bending in this shape. Let me see if I can't zoom in just a hair for you. And I'm bending it around, and then bending it around, just like that. And then I'm actually going to lay this right here. So I'm going to thread this wire through this crevice. And if you're using a different style of ear cuff, you can find somewhere else to, wherever sits most naturally. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to wrap it just around as much as I can. And I'm going to do a real tight little spiral right here on the tip. Just the tip. There we go. And then I'm going to kind of smush that down, because you don't want it poking you or anything, getting tangled in your hair. So that still shifts around quite a bit though. So I'm going to take it and just wrap around right there. And you could also, feel free to use a contrasting metal tone. I'm going to wrap around the back side and then wrap it right like that. And then I'm going to wrap around right here. And so this is just coming up straight from the top now. And I'm just going to do a little bit of a coil on the end. Not a coil, just a little spiral. And this will actually, I'm going to use my finger to just bend it over. And this is what will hug onto the back of the ear. Like the kind of top part. Like if you were an elf, that's where it would be pointed. This will hold on to right there. And now with this part here, I'm just going to bring my thumb in, smoosh it around, and put my thumb in on this side, and smoosh it around. And you can feel free to open that up a little bit more. This comes to rest in the ear well, so something that I like to do to make it a little bit more secure and comfortable is to just bend this tip down. See how that sits? And so that's it. Like it's you can get as creative as you would like with it, but this is a very, very basic way that you can modify something that normally would have required a piercing and would have not been very accommodating to different ear shapes, and you can take it and make it perfect for you. You could add beads to this, you could have the loop, like you can see on this one, it came down much farther. I could hang a little bead off the end here. You could do chains hanging off of it. You could do a wire frame to make this into an elf ear. The only shortcoming with these is that they only really come to where they fit well onto the left ear. So that's bothersome. But, you know, take it where you can get it, I guess. So if you have any questions, comments, or ideas, I would love to hear from you. And, yeah. I'm going to show y'all how to put these on, because that's important. So, I'll meet y'all right back here. Hey everybody, so we got it made. This is the ear cuff we just made. And now, the way that it's going to fit on is it's just going to slide around the back side of your cartilage and then come to rest there in your ear well. And then this top wire is actually going to come, and you can feel free to open it up quite a bit, is going to come right behind the top of your ear. My ear's a little red right now because I've been like testing and trying and primping and trying to find what works best for me. But once you do that initial sizing, you're basically taken care of. But yeah, just like that is how it sits. So we can take this end here, and to take it off, I just kind of slide off and then up. But it looks like this part here, for me, needs bent down significantly more. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grip it with my nylon jaw pliers and kind of give myself a little bit of a bend right there. You don't want to chew too much because you don't want to break the metal. And then this is just going to slide. It's kind of fun to mess with. You'll get the hang of it. There we go. It's holding on right here. And right there at the top. And it's fitting quite comfortably. So it's almost like your own little dragon Bluetooth earpiece. But you can see how little chains might hang off of it quite nicely. But yeah, so that's how to make your own, you guys. Like I said before, if you have any questions, comments, or ideas, I'd love to hear from you. If you would like to support the creation of my work, as well as more free tutorials, participation in my Fairy House giveaways, my monthly craft crates, I mean all the different stuff that we do here at Back to Earth Creations, please consider becoming a patron. There's a link down in the video description below, and if you would like to share pictures of what you make, I'd love to see them. Please send them to me at Back to Earth Creations. You can just tag us on Instagram or on Facebook. Again, there'll be links down below. So happy crafting, you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'll see y'all around. Mwah. Bye!